Hello everybody, we're back here on the second channel. Today we're going to be giving a quick little overview of the stuff that happened with this brand new update for Marauders, the Guilds update, and kind of talking about what I noticed in my first couple hours of playing on this update. Some of the things I liked, and some of the stuff that I still haven't quite got to as well. In the background, you're going to be seeing gameplay of the brand new location during a Raider mode that I started out the stream with, and unfortunately I didn't make it out of it because I could not find the escape pods for the life of me, but that's how it is with a new map. We got to learn it, we got to figure it out, and you'll be seeing that gameplay in the background. But let's get to talking about all the stuff that I noticed different and kind of my opinions on it. Now, when I did my video on the public test build number 2, I didn't really get as good of an idea of how things work because I had such a limited time during that day to get a recording going. Today, I had a little bit more time to kind of do a few raids, feel the game out, see how everything was going, and there is a lot of very noticeable changes that you will see the second you open up Marauders after this update. The biggest one is immediately the UI. The UI looks a lot cleaner, it's a lot more organized, though it is taking a little bit of time to get used to. I'm so used to just bouncing between the menus the way that I used to, but there's a lot more menus to go through now. We've got the guilds one added in there. All the traders are now available from the second that you get in there. However, instead of having them unlocked at the beginning and them rotating in and out every, like 15 minutes or something like that, all of them are accessible. However, all of them except for the pirates will need to be unlocked via completing a few missions and getting yourself leveled up to level 1 for that faction. So you have to get that faction to level 1 in order to unlock tier 1 of the trader. And then at that point, it's just unlocking it through doing more missions like it used to be. However, the pirates do seem a little bit easier to unlock. I've already got probably a good portion of the unlockable stuff unlocked after getting to level 5 and only doing like 4 or 5 of the 0 to hero missions. I also really do like the fact that when you go to the market to do the trades, you also can trade for XP, which is very nice for leveling up early like this. There was a few that I did today, and I got a couple of levels just off of doing those trades for XP and items. It's a really nice addition to the market. Another thing that I noticed is there is a lot more satchels throughout the maps. There's a lot more satchels on locations and just lootable containers in general. That was one of the things that they changed in this update, was that there is more lootable containers per raid. And I've noticed that satchels are one of them. I'm finding a few of them in pretty much every single location that are out in the open, not requiring a key, which is a really nice change. I like the fact that there's multiple ones just out in the open. And obviously, this could just be really good luck, but I noticed that I have got 2 gold bullion between the public test 2.0, where I played like 45 minutes, and the 2 hours that I played on stream today of the brand new Guilds update. I managed to get 2 of them within that short amount of time of play. So I'm wondering if the chances of getting gold bullion has been increased. And both of these were in a satchel. Both of them were in the same satchel. I believe it's in the, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the names of the locations that well. I kind of just know them by look, not really by name. I believe it's the spaceport. I could be wrong, but it's one of those locations. It's like the spaceport or like Navy base or something like that. But either way, I've got way more gold bullion in just 3 hours of playing between the public test build and the full release than I did the entire time playing previously. I had put over 150 hours into the game before this and never found gold bullion in a satchel, and then suddenly within 3 hours of playing on this new update, we found 2 of them, so I feel like it has been increased. Another very noticeable thing that I did not really get to see much of in the public test build was the shotguns buff. It's actually really, really good. I was using shotguns a lot today because they're just so much more powerful than they were before. I found a heavy liberator in the raid that you guys are going to be watching right now, and it was dropping people so quickly. I'm actually very impressed with the heavy liberator. I'm very impressed with just how good shotguns are in general now. I was running around with a trench gun and doing pretty decent today, and I could see stuff like the double barrel actually being a pretty solid budget option now. If you really want to go in light and you want to take something that packs a punch, it's a good option. Shotguns are actually very useful now. Another thing that was very noticeable is the AI is a lot smarter than it used to be. The AI will actually do a lot more player-like movements and kind of react the same way players would. I did notice a bit of like snappiness with their movements at times where they'd be facing away from me. The second I shoot near them, they just 180 at lightning speed and start shooting at me. Aside from that, though, the AI is a lot better. It's a lot more human-like. There was a couple situations where I thought I was fighting a player, but it ended up being an AI just because they act a lot more realistically than they used to. So that's really all I had to cover in this video. If there's anything left of this raid, I'm just going to let it play in the background. You guys can get to see the rest of it. But that is kind of my first impressions of this update. I do think it's a much better game than it was pre-update. I will be talking about the guilds and all the other stuff in a different video. I have not got to the level to unlock a guild, and I don't want to join one of the random ones. I want to get to the point where I can get my own and create it, and then I'll start talking about the guilds a little bit. And in that video, I'll also cover anything that I may have missed in this one and talk about things that I've noticed after a longer amount of time playing, because I'm going to be doing more of it very, very soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to, stick around and watch the rest of this raid, but if not, consider subscribing to the channel and also hit that like button, ring that bell, and leave a comment down below letting me know what your thoughts are on the guilds update, because so far, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's their best update yet. I gotta find a pod room. Well, we found a depot. Yeah, we found a depot type door. Odds are they gotta be down here, right? Gonna be a lot of map learning anytime we get in here. A lot of learning this map. Trying to figure out where everything is. We gotta find these pods. Definitely not pods. Hopefully we make it out, man! Oh, this area is insane. So many weapon crates on this map, man. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out, though, just because I'm still learning the map. Railway? Probably not that way. Below me? I think it's so nasty. Oh, that's a player. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. I kind of feel bad for some of these people just because the Liberator's so broken. Like, that is ridiculously strong, man. That is so freaking strong. Like, oh my gosh, he had a grease gun as well. Where's the pods, though? Like, this does... None of the stuff we've done matters if I can't get to the pods. Is it down there? Maybe down there? I don't know. We only have a minute. I don't think we're gonna make it. Or at least getting some of the map explored. Go down. This is Marauders? It is. It is. And yes, this is a shotgun. Oh, that's the vault. No pods here, but we found the vault. Yeah, 1 minute. I'm not going to make it out, but this was a fun little first raid. See, this is why we went in as a, in raider mode first. We can kind of learn things a little bit. Because, you know, this is a new map. If I went in here with my regular character, it'd be a whole lot more devastating to not make it out. Maintenance. Yeah, 20 seconds. Not gonna make it. Five to go. Oh no. Oh well. It is what it is.